week is it? Here we go again.
Well, that is a great question. I have no idea. I would guess it's Monday because today's Wednesday. Is that right?
That's wrong, actually.
Is today Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, today's
Tuesday.
I thought
Thursday for us. That's right. It is
you-
Tuesday because today's Thursday. Ooh, I'm wrong. I was off again. Of course, I told the kids today I thought there was 356 days in a year, so that shows you how locked in I am right now. I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus right now.
Worked out well enough last week.
Well, yeah, I was confused then too. It's probably why we played so well.
What can you say about the team's confidence level coming off a game like that? What have you noticed this week?
We're in a good spot. I mean, the opponent's just so unbelievably good. It's just it's an unfortunate matchup for us at a terrible time. For them to have a bye, and we don't have a bye. For us to play two great teams back to back, and I know these all sound like excuses. I'm just giving you real scenarios we're in. And they came off a loss against Memphis where they blew a big lead, and they know they should have won the game. Well, so we're going into another angry hornet's nest on the road like we did at North Texas. And I know everybody's like, we'll play harder, try harder, tackle better, all those great things. This team is the best one we've played. They are really good. They're A&M like. The quarterback is just different. You can't get him to the ground. The tailback is unbelievable. Their O-line's very solid. They play very well together. The receivers are great, and they snap it, like the old Baylor offenses do, like Tennessee does. Very Art Briles-like of an offense. Defensively, I think Todd Orlando's as good as anybody in the country and what he does. And their defenses, they invested really well where they spent their money. They did a great job there in their roster. It's just going to be a tough ask for our kids. And I hope we got enough left in the tank to get over there and get after them. I hope so.
Is there something unique about their running game that allows it to click at such a high level?
They just snap it so fast, and they're really good. They've got 5 really good offensive linemen. They got a good tight end. Their backs are good, and they snap it, as quick as anybody in the country. It's going to be a pace, like you haven't seen this year.
Jeff, this quarterback you're facing, is he one of the best in this league, maybe the best?
Oh, yeah. I mean, of the ones we've played, him and the kid from North Texas, they're different in how they play. This kid he reminds me of very much like a Jalen Hurts kind of kid for the Eagles. He's really big, he's stocky, he's strong, he runs over people, he runs around people, he can jump people, and he throws it well. He's the heart and soul of their team, and he's just different. Even when there's nothing there, he finds a way to make it there.
What are the motivation tactics when you guys are playing a tough opponent, but you want your team to be in the right frame of mind? What are you telling them?
I've told y'all all year I like this team. They're really good kids, and you can coach them and get after them, and they take it. And there's been one game they didn't show up the whole year, and arguably, I know that's a simple take. If you go back and even study that game, we just couldn't tackle their tailback, or number 10 for North Texas. What's concerning is this quarterback is built like that tailback, and he's built like number 10, and we couldn't get those guys to the ground. Can we get him to the ground? Can we handle their pace on the road, national TV, Thursday night, prime time? Those guys are going to be juiced. Can we match them? And even if we do we have the depth and the talent in our roster that those guys do?
Along those lines, we've talked about this before, but how can you take kind of the success that you've had at home in the Alamo Dome and try to translate that to a road environment? Is there anything new you could attempt in that sense?
If that was that easy, Greg, we would have already done that.
Oh, back to that game though in the Alamo Dome. I know when you're in the game, you're in the zone, but looking back, reflecting, what was the emotion on the sideline when everything was clicking and you had just the best Alamo Dome environment?
Yeah, well, obviously that wasn't our best crowd, but like I said to begin with, those are always the loyal, faithful ones, man. And I'm not even upset the ones that didn't come. I don't blame them. We hadn't played great the week before. Spurs were rolling. I get it. Money's tight. I'm not mad at anybody. But the ones that were there, man, they're always the faithful ones. And the band never gets enough credit. And again, John did a really good job of kind of taking our band out of the game early, just because our band director's a good guy. He didn't want to get a penalty. He was scared. Not scared. He was just nervous. He didn't want to hurt us. So I had to tell my general manager in the middle of the game to go tell Ron to get the band playing again. So they're a huge part of that Alamo Dome experience. And our crowd, obviously, And back to Greg's question, I mean, if we could bottle all that up and take us with us, would. But we're going to be on natural grass in Tampa. I doubt Sosa's going to be making the trip to Florida with us, and they're going to have that crowd. They're going to have all that juice and all that energy, and it's just harder. But if you're going to ever be a champion, you got to go win in that environment, or you're not championship level, and that's where we got to get back to, and we haven't been to Greg's point.
Jeff, your quarterback was named Player of the Week for the conference. What does it mean to get him some recognition?
Oh, he doesn't need it. He's just too mentally tough. You're not going to get to that kid. He's lived it. He's watched his dad deal with his entire life. He's watched his uncles deal with it their entire life. We get it. When we don't win, the head coach is going to get it, or the quarterback is going to get it, and usually the OC gets it, and sometimes the DC, but always the head coach, the quarterback, the OC.
Did there anything change for you guys when you saw how good of a game he was having? Did people stop kind of talking to him, or was it business as normal last week?
No, he's just not like that. He's so mentally strong. He's just not like that. And I know he doesn't talk a lot, and I know he's a quiet leader. He's the Tim Duncan of our team. I mean, he just speaks in his own way. He has unbelievable respect from his peers, and those guys have always had his back. We just all caught the ball. I mean, it wasn't. We had one drop. We didn't have 5 drops, and we protected him. And he's getting healthy, and his receivers are getting healthy. And it's just one of those nights. And his dad used the analogy of the basketball goal was the size of a hula hoop. It was just one of those nights.
Jeff, I was going to ask you about the offensive line. I don't think Owen was sacked this last week. And then how big of a matchup is that with a pretty physical defensive line this week? How important is it to protect Owen?
Yeah, we haven't played a D-line like this one. I hope you're hearing me. Like, we haven't played one. They did really, really well up there. Those guys they got that transferred in they're monsters. And Todd's a really good coach. And 21 years of being a great DC. And he has them dialed in. They're really good. We haven't faced this. This will be the first time we've seen this.
I have one more, Coach. As we move forward with the NIL conversation, in this city, could it be as simple as like changing attitudes and routines that, with the other alumni bases that are here for 100 years or whatever, that part of supporting this program is changing the attitude that you need to give to kind of?
I think it's bigger than that. I think South Florida's a great example. South Florida doesn't charge their athletic department for their scholarships. So you're saving about $8 million by the athletic department not having to write a check to the university. They can then reinvest that money into your student athletes. So guess what? Now you got really good teams across your entire university. It's going to take something like that. I don't know that we've got somebody that can give us $8 to $10 million a year to get us back in the hunt. We don't start getting our full AAC money until 2031. We're on a part-time deal. How are we going to stay alive till 2031? What are we going to look like if we don't get some big-time help? I think South Florida's a great example for all of us to see how it can be done. And it's a struggle in college sports right now. I get it. I feel bad for all of us right now. But South Florida's figured it out, and we've got to find a way to figure it out.
Do you think that this city has the corporate dollars to do that?
I think our corporate dollars go to our university. I think they do a great job. I guarantee if we study this thing, HEB, Valero, all those people are doing an unbelievable job of giving. We got to get more of it over here.
Jeff, you guys are 14-point underdogs. What's your reaction to hearing that? Yeah.
14 points?
Yeah.
Jiminy cricket. That's a lot, JJ. Why you gotta tell me stuff like that? You've stopped doing it lately. I didn't know this is a true story. Like, I hope all my stories are true. Last week on ESPN, Matt Berry and I are live right there. And he just out of nowhere goes, "What happened?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "The spread just went from 2 to 6. I said, "We favorite your underdog." He's like, "You're underdogs. You have some guys not playing." I'm like, "No, we're all playing." He's like, "Something had to have happened for it to move that fast." I'm like, "Why do you tell me that, Matt? I don't want to hear that stuff."
All right, Jeff, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.